One fine day, the world was completely mind-blown when a 44-year-old Hispanic/Latino woman decided to do something shocking. She cut her hair.
Sounds ordinary, right? But hold on. For over 3 decades, she hadn't let a pair of scissors touch her mane. The result? Her impressive locks extended over 5 meters, earning her the Guinness World Record for the world's longest hair. Can you even imagine that? 5 meters of hair! That is long enough for her to stand on a second-floor balcony. But here is the dramatic question. Is 5 meters the ultimate limit for human hair? Why does your hair split at the ends when it barely reaches your shoulders?
While someone else's hair can stretch down an entire alleyway? To crack this mystery, we have to dive ½ centimeter beneath the skin's surface. Welcome to the hair follicle headquarters. Tiny, tube-shaped structures that hold absolute power. At the very bottom lies a chamber called the hair bulb.
Like factory workers chasing end-of-month KPIs.
As they divide, they transform into specialized hair cells called trichocytes.
These cells harden as they fill themselves with cable-like keratin proteins, stacking up to push a strand of hair upward and out.
But who is the mastermind directing this factory? Meet the big boss, the fibroblast.
The fibroblast cells give strict instructions to the matrix cells. This is why eyelashes are some of the shortest hairs on your body, averaging just 1 centimeter. Fun fact, to give patients longer eyelashes, doctors sometimes implant scalp follicles there, because scalp hair grows at a monstrous rate of 15 centimeters per year. These patients literally have to trim their eyelashes regularly to avoid a blinding curtain of hair over their eyes. Our follicles are incredibly resilient. Even if you pluck your hair out with tweezers or painfully wax it, you only damage the matrix cells, not the fibroblast bosses. Given time, the hair bulbs repair themselves and start rolling out new hair. However, these follicles possess a mysterious internal biological clock.
Time's up. Take a break.
The strand stops growing, sheds while you shower or brush, and a new cycle begins. Math time. Growing at 15 centimeters a year for up to 7 years. Means an average person's hair maxes out at around 1 meter.
She struck the absolute genetic jackpot with a biological clock.
That runs way slower than the rest of us.
The real drama strikes as we age.
The headquarters runs out of funding, and by funding, I mean stem cells. When they run out of pigment-producing melanocyte stem cells, The factory starts pumping out gray hair. When they run out of epithelial stem cells, the follicles shrink, producing thinner, weaker strands before shutting down production entirely. This hormone jams the communication lines, preventing the fibroblasts' orders from reaching the cells. The result? The factory closes its doors forever, leaving behind a shiny, smooth dome we call baldness. While science can't make hair grow any faster than its maximum biological speed, we can use treatments to block excess testosterone or use special shampoos to protect our scalps.
When you look at the journey of a single strand of hair, it deeply mirrors human life. It is born in the darkness beneath the skin, fighting its way up to greet the sunlight.
It endures the storms of life, being pulled, heat-styled, dyed, and chemically treated.
Yet it silently repairs itself to keep shining.
And at the end of its days, having fulfilled its purpose,
it gently lets go and falls away.
making room for a new, youthful generation to rise. Her 5-meter record might be one of a kind. But you know what? Your own hair, whether it is straight or curly.
Jet black or sprinkled with silver is a resilient masterpiece of nature. Love yourself and take care of your scalp.
Because every single strand on your head is fighting a non-stop battle every day. Just to keep you looking beautiful, radiant, and uniquely you.